So today's story is about aliens who were massive in size. They were killing humans and using their blood to create plants that were poisonous and dangerous. At the start of the story, we're shown a guy named Ray. His wife had left him because he didn't have a good job and couldn't take care of his wife and kids. Ray's son hated him, and his daughter loved him a lot. Now that his wife had left him, Ray had to take care of the kids himself. Ray's son was sitting at home watching TV when he hears on the news that storms and earthquakes were coming to several cities. When Ray comes back with food for his kids, his son wasn't there. His daughter tells him that her brother took the car and went somewhere. Ray gets worried hearing this, so he quickly goes outside to find his son. Ray sees that everyone was staring at the sky really amazed. Right in the middle of the city, something comes and falls down, which causes a lot of smoke to rise up, and strong winds also start blowing. Ray was also watching all this with his daughter. Then, suddenly, the winds stop, and lightning starts striking the ground. Ray runs inside the house with his daughter. Both of them were hiding, scared. But after a while, everything got better. But now, after this storm, all the stuff that runs on electricity had stopped working. Nothing was working. Because of that lightning, all the cars on the road had broken down. Ray finds his son too. He tells him to come home so he can take care of his sister, and he himself went to check out the situation in the city to see what was actually happening there. Then he goes to a place where all the people were gathered. There was a weird hole in the ground there that felt really cold when you touched it. But after a while, the whole ground starts shaking. Everyone got scared because even big buildings were starting to collapse. They couldn't understand what was happening to them. But all of a sudden, the ground also starts breaking apart. That hole had gotten really big too. All the cars that were there were going into that hole, but there was something in that hole that was throwing all the cars away. Then an extremely huge alien comes out of that hole who could fly. It had big tentacles. It was attacking people with its laser light. Whichever people that laser light even slightly touched, those humans were disappearing into the air like smoke. There was total chaos everywhere. Everyone was trying to save their lives and running away. Ray also quickly reaches his house to get his kids, so he puts his kids in the car. Then his friend had also shown up who was asking to come along, but it was too late. That big alien had come there who kills his friend with his laser light too. Ray quickly drives the car and brings his kids to his wife's house, but nobody was there. His wife had gone to her mom's house, but still Ray stays there with his kids. He even makes food for them, but his kids weren't hungry. After this, he went to sleep. He'd kept a gun with him for safety, but after a while, Ray starts hearing loud sounds. His house also catches on fire. Ray quickly takes his kids and goes into the basement. In the morning, when he wakes up and looks, there was a huge plane there that had been destroyed. The aliens had done all this too. There, a news reporter tells Ray that some aliens have come to Earth using lightning. They're very dangerous, and now they're increasing in numbers too. They have a special shield that protects them from bullets, which is why our army can't fight them either. Hearing all this talk, Ray got really scared. He takes his kids from here too. He was taking his car through a different route. There, they see the army who were heading toward the city. Ray also takes his car toward the city.
But when he gets there, he sees other people who'd become helpless now. Everything they had was destroyed, so they attack Ray's car because they also wanted to use this car to go to some safe place. They were telling Ray to get out of the car. He points his gun at them, but those people were way too many in number, so Ray couldn't fight them and quietly leaves his car right there and takes his kids to a hotel. Outside, everyone was fighting over his car. Everyone was really scared. Now everyone gathers together. They wanted to leave the city with the help of a very big ship. Ray was also among these people. But then his daughter looks at the sky. All the birds that were there were all flying in one direction. Huge aliens had come here too. Everyone was running to save their lives. Everyone had gotten on the ship. They were thinking their lives were saved, but the aliens weren't going to let them go that easily. Weird glowing lights started appearing in the water. The aliens had come into the water too. They came up and flipped the entire ship over. Everyone fell into the water. The aliens were killing everyone in the water too. Ray saves his daughter and son and takes them up a hill. Sitting far away, they see that not even a single human survived the aliens' attack. While leaving, Ray also sees that people's clothes were falling from the sky because the aliens were turning them into smoke with their lasers. Ray comes to that place with all the people where the army was fighting the aliens. Lightning was striking everywhere. Ray's son also wanted to help the army, but he explains to him, saying, "This isn't your job." But he doesn't listen and goes away. Now, because in the fight between the aliens and the army, fire starts everywhere. Right there, Ray meets a guy who took him to his secret place. That guy tells him, "You can stay here as many days as you want,
but I have very little food and water. When Ray was sitting and talking with that guy, all of a sudden this place also starts shaking. The aliens had come there too. They were clearing the ground and making places for themselves to live. Ray gets shocked seeing this. Then the next morning he sees a plant that was growing out of the wall. That whole plant was made of blood. Seeing this, Ray figured out that this plant must have been made by the aliens. Suddenly he hears sounds from the upper part. The aliens had broken the roof of their house. They were coming inside and looking around the whole house with their big tentacles to see if there were any humans there. So he takes his daughter and that guy whose house it was and hides. After searching a lot, those aliens went away from there. But the danger wasn't over yet. Just a little while later, other aliens had come there who were looking for humans. Ray hides again with his daughter, but that guy gets scared now, whose house it was. He wanted to shoot those aliens with his gun. Ray stops him, saying, "What are you doing? You know this will be your biggest mistake. If those aliens get even the slightest suspicion that we're here, that a human lives here, they'll destroy this whole house." That guy had stopped after Ray explained it to him, so those aliens also left from there. In the morning, Ray and the guy who was with him see that the aliens were killing humans, taking out their blood and creating plants. The poisonous gas in them would destroy the whole world. That guy gets scared seeing all this. He quickly starts digging the ground inside his own house to make a way out. He wasn't ready to listen to Ray either, because Ray was explaining to him saying, "Doing this will make a lot of noise. Those aliens will find us." But that guy doesn't listen. So Ray now ties a cloth around his daughter's eyes and kills that guy because there was no other way to survive. After killing that guy, Ray was sleeping at night with his daughter when his daughter's eyes suddenly open. The alien had found them. To escape from it, Ray's daughter runs from there and she was attacking it repeatedly with an axe. She'd broken its tentacles. Then Ray looks for his daughter. She'd disappeared from the house now. When he goes outside looking for her, he sees a huge alien had come in front of his daughter who'd caught her so he could use her blood to make plants. Ray still wanted to save his daughter. He now gets that alien's attention toward himself. Then that alien catches Ray too and locks him up with the other people. That alien had locked up a lot of people inside itself. But Ray's daughter was still alive, which made him really happy seeing her. Then suddenly, one of the alien's tentacles was pulling Ray toward itself because the alien wanted to kill him now. But all the people who were there were all pulling Ray toward themselves, trying to save him. But Ray was thinking something else. He'd gotten an idea. He had some grenades with him. When the alien pulls him inside itself, he puts the bomb inside that alien. Then from the bomb exploding, that alien got destroyed. Now those people who were trapped inside the alien all became free too. Ray comes to another city along with the other people, but here too, in the fight between the army and the aliens, everything had been destroyed. Then Ray sees that the plants the aliens had made were also slowly getting destroyed now. The army had also killed a lot of aliens. Then suddenly a really big alien shows up there. Everyone started running. Ray notices that birds were sitting on top of that alien, meaning it didn't have any shield for its protection. So Ray tells those army people to attack the alien, saying, "Attack this one, it'll die quickly." The army attacks that alien with huge rockets, which kills the last alien. As soon as that alien gets destroyed, a weird creature comes out of it that dies as soon as it touches the ground. All the aliens had been destroyed from Earth. After this, Ray comes to his wife with his daughter. His wife gets really happy seeing her daughter. Ray's son was also there, who hugs his dad. Everyone was really happy and thankful that nothing happened to their family. The plants that those aliens had made were now completely destroyed from Earth. And with this, the story ends right here.